Hi, welcome back. We just was finishing this one and starting this one. Now notice I have 23x and 11x on that side. So I'm going to combine those. So that's something else that's kind of different. When the two angles are different, sometimes the algebra is a little bit different. And that should kind of make sense because it's a different setup. So 23 and 11. And that's called combining like terms. This term is alike, that term's alike. 5 and 5 can be combined to make 10 because they're like terms, and these can combine to make that. All right, now I'm going to subtract 10. That was subtracting 10 on both sides, subtraction property of equality. And division property of equality. So plugging 5 back in up here. I get 120. I get 60. Now, you shouldn't be shocked. They're a different number. Remember, one's big, one's little. And the big thing is make sure they add up to 180. Last one on the front. We set them equal, so let's go ahead and subtract 6 on both sides. So that's subtraction property of equality. Addition property of equality. Plug it back in. I get 70. 7 times 11 minus 7, so it's 77 minus 7. I get 70 again, and that's perfect. They're supposed to be equal because they're vertical. Now let's check out the back. Good job. Cool. One looks less than 90, one looks bigger than 90. So it doesn't make sense to put them equal to each other. They should add up to 180. So 87 and 105. And that's called combined like terms. Sorry, my lights keep going off in my classroom here. Because this is a real deal thing. I'm just making my tapes here, okay? And then, let's see. Ooh, it looks like I might get a negative, which is kind of interesting. So I subtracted. Get a negative 12. I divide, I get a negative 6. So let's plug negative 6 in here. You get 87 plus a negative 6 and 105 plus negative 6. So that'd be 81. And 99. And remember, just to double check, they should add up to 180. So 81 plus 99 is 180. Yep, perfect. These look equal, and they should be because it's corresponding. Okay, so let's set them equal. I subtracted here, so subtraction. I added here, so addition, property of equality. I divided, so that's division, property of equality. Let's plug these back in. So get 70. Good. And they should equal each other. Next one. I got a little angle, I got a big angle. I'm not going to set them equal to each other. They should add up to 180. So that's called combined like terms. Because I only added on one side of the equation. I didn't add anything to the 180. And division property. So if this is 3, you have 20 times 3, that's 60. This is 3, 40 times 3 is 120. That makes sense for these two angle measurements because they add together to make 180. This one's big. See, it's a really open angle. This one's big. So we should set these equal to each other. Now we talked about it a minute ago. These are alternate exterior. Alternate exterior. Pretty cool. We didn't talk about those, but I think it makes sense. This is subtraction, and then we added 3 to both sides, and then we divided 2 on both sides. Let's plug it in. 17 times 7 plus 11. Now you gotta hope it's the same number, right? 19 times 7 minus 3. Yep, I got 130. All right, this might take a patty paper, I don't know. This feels bigger than 90, this feels bigger than 90. Okay, so let's set those equal. I subtracted on both sides. Added something on both sides. So now let's plug it in. 10 times 10 is 100. 100 minus 1 is 99. Then 9 times 10 plus 9. 90 plus 9 is also 99. And we originally thought they should be equal to each other, so they should be equal to each other. They're the same size. Next. Okay, these are less than 90. Right? These are less than 90. They're equal to each other. They're equal to each other because of the alternate interior angle theorem. So that should make sense. We're going to set them equal to each other. And that's subtraction, property of equality. Added stuff to both sides. Okay, x is 6. So let's give this a try. 14 times 6. 84 minus 4. 80. Let's try it right there. 13 times 6 plus 2. 80. Beautiful. All right. Now, these are cool. It says find the measure of this angle. So if this locks in at 90, I think that these two angles would be alternate interior angles. So I think that the question mark angle has to be 90 degrees. Hope you're thinking the same thing. This is a little angle and this is a little angle. So they can either be the same size or different. It looks like they're going to be the same size. So the question mark has to equal 60. This is called alternate exterior angles. Alternate exterior angles. This one. This is a big angle. That's a big angle. So I think that all the big angles are equal. So the question mark has to be equal to 135. And those are alternate exterior angles. And then here we have one that's less than 90, one that's bigger than 90. So those can't be equal. So let's actually set that up. We need the two angles to equal 180. So our question mark has to be 110. Hopefully that makes sense. Those are called same side interior angles. Thanks so much for joining us. See you next time.